Yeah, I guess we'll do rock, paper, scissors.
Yep. Let's get it started in here. All right. Rock for me.
I'll pick your left hand for you.
All right. Paper. So you will cover my rock and take the play. What could go wrong?
Oh, absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all.
99% chance I'm just going to keep whatever this is. Yeah, I'll keep it.
I'll mulligan.
Okay. Oh, are you recording, by the way?
Yeah.
My last recording I sent to you wasn't too good. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, sometimes things happen, but it's still the first round. We'll worry about production quality as we get to like the top 16.
Yeah. I don't know how many decks I'm actually going to have to go. Keep going. I had a lot eliminated so far.
You know, someone has to get the short of the stick, sadly.
Yeah, it's fine. Give me more time to play in the 24-man monthly for next month.
Yep. If you're going to win, I mean, that's everyone's shot right there.
In December, I got a crazy brew I've been working on.
Nice.
It's Premodern Cheerios.
Okay. Yep. We talked briefly about this one. Okay, we'll keep put that on the bottom.
It's got 2 lands and a mana leak. That's all you need. All right.
Yep, pretty much.
We'll play Remote Island and go.
All right, draw. Conclave pass.
Draw. Blasted Landscape, go.
Untap, draw. Mountain pass.
End of turn, we're going to cycle a Keeneye Aven.
Okay.
Draw for turn. Play a Drifting Meadow. And I'll pass turn.
All right, end of turn, I'd like to impulse.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I will untap and draw. I'm going to play an island. And then I'll Portent target myself.
Okay, resolves.
All right, I'll put it back like this. And then I'll pass and draw on your upkeep.
All right. I'll draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a Slippery Karst. And I'll play Cloud of Faeries.
All right, got Cloud of Faeries.
Trigger.
Yep.
Go ahead.
In a turn, I would like to predict targeting myself.
Yeah, that's fun.
I'm going to name Fabrica de Mishra. What do you know? I'll draw 2. And I'll draw for turn. I'll play Fabrica de Mishra.
Mhm.
And I'm going to play a Tide.
I am going to miscock that.
Seems good. All right, I will pass you.
Draw. Attack for 1.
All right, 19.
Let me put my life counter up. Forgot to do that. Apologies. Okay. I'm gonna cycle a Pendrell Drake.
Okay.
Draw. I'm gonna play a Cloud of Faeries.
Resolves.
Tap. Pass turn.
All right, I will untap. And draw. I'll play into the factory.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and pass.
End of turn, I'm gonna cycle Keeneye Aven.
You got it.
Draw. We're gonna cycle Keeneye Aven. Gonna attack for 2.
All right, I'll take it. 17.
Pass turn.
In a turn, I would like to impulse.
Yeah, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. And then I would like to opt.
Yeah.
Bottom that. I will go ahead and untap, and I will draw for turn. And then I will go ahead, I'll play a Tide.
I'm gonna tap 2. Just thinking here. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
This is in which stage of your turn?
This would be first main.
Yeah, I'll miscalc it.
Yeah, I'll pay the 2.
Okay. Tide resolves.
All right, 5 counters comes in with, and then I'll use each of those and exile each of your lands.
Okay.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. We'll play Polluted Mire. Attack for 2.
All right, 15.
Go ahead.
In a turn, I would like to exile your Mire there.
Okay.
All right, untap, upkeep, fade. With the return
Stifle.
trigger, I will stifle it.
Okay.
And then draw for turn. I'll play Mire. I'll activate both factories and swing for 4.
16.
And pass.
Draw. Attack.
13.
Go ahead.
Untap. Plane of the factory. I'll activate the factory's fetch. Go to 12. Get a mountain. Activate Conclave. Swing in and pump a factory for 7.
Go to 9.
And pass you.
I'll play a Slippery Karst and I'll pass turn.
Draw. Plain Island. I'll activate 2 factories and swing.
We'll block.
Okay. And then I'll pass a 3 in hand.
Draw. I'll attempt to resolve Fluctuator.
And I will mana leak.
Go ahead.
All right. We'll draw. I will activate 3 factories and attack for 6.
Go to 3.
And then pass you.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Let me look at your sideboard.
I've got Phyrexian Furnace, which is very sad against Fluctuator.
Do you have Sabo's Whip?
I do not have Sabo's Web.
Okay.
Yeah, my opener, I had to hope that you didn't have it. That was pretty much it.
I'll be on the play again.
Seems good. Have you played much Fluctuator like at all in the past?
Yeah, like in playtesting.
Okay. I've had it together, for like ever, because it's one of those decks which is just so easy to build, but I don't think I've ever played a game of actual Fluctuator.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I did try like in a small little league to do a Cycle Storm type deck with Fluctuator and then Reaping the Graves and win with Corpse Dance.
Okay.
But I did not do so well.
It sounds fun though.
Yeah, it was a good idea, I think, but the pieces just aren't quite there. Are you familiar with the Pauper Cycle Storm deck at all? Okay, so they don't have Fluctuator, but they have Songs of the Damned, but they have 1-mana cyclers from Ikoria,
Okay.
a couple years ago. So the whole math, goes that you pay 1, to cycle it, but then when you get a Songs of the Damned, you get that 1 back.
Right.
And so on the second time around, you kind of get the payoff with the Songs of the Damned.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a no lander there, so I'm gonna take a mulligan.
We'll keep this.
All right, seems good. Yeah, but it was a pretty sweet deck, and like one of the things with the Pauper deck is that it can kind of play around graveyard hate because Reaping the Graves isn't instant. So if they pop, a Tormod's Crypt, when you cast a Songs of the Damned, if you have like another ritual or anything like that, you can then cast your Reaping the Graves and get all your creatures back.
Oh, I see. You just keep going.
Yeah, so that was kind of the idea that I was doing. Just that it's all instant speed. That's one of the reasons why Corp Dance is the win condition. Because again, it's an instant. And so if they try to crypt you, you can just make a bunch of mana and Corpse Dance your stuff. But one of those decks which is better on paper than it actually plays out. That's only a factory for mana, so that's not going to do. We're going to 5. You're the combo deck. You're supposed to be mulliganing.
I can't mulligan on Fluctuator. I mean, I can go to 6 realistically, but
yeah,
less than that, the chances of actually comboing are pretty low. I just keep whatever.
Yep.
I used to play a lot of Living In back in the day.
Nice.
When I say back in the day, I mean like a decade ago.
Back
so
when
I'm just
cool.
like used to just keeping a handful of cyclers and a couple lands.
Yep. That's all you need.
These cyclers aren't quite as good.
No, not one bit.
Two mana to cycle is pretty steep.
So just so viewers can see like what I'm dealing with. So this is a mountain and
an island. And blue sources, that sucks.
Yep.
You might be able to draw out of that.
I don't want to
if you rip an island, I mean, it's not too bad.
My Merfolk, match has taught me to be more conservative. The hand that I kept, like literally any land, it just like everything I wanted was unlocked. Because I had I did the turn 1 Tidal Warrior, into days. And so I'm like, okay, even if like a daze on a second turn play, that's fine. It gives me one more turn to be able to draw my second land. And then I have Gush, Waterfront Bouncer, Winter Orb, everything you could want, and just bricked. All right, so this is to 4. We'll go ahead and keep this. Bottom. Bottom, bottom. All right.
Okay. Polluted Mire, go.
Draw. Island, go.
Second Polluted Mire, go.
Okay. And draw. I'll play Reef and pass.
Draw. I'll play a Lotus Petal.
You got it.
And I'll pass.
In turn, I'd like to impulse.
That's fine.
Untap and draw. Factory, pass to you.
End of turn cycle.
Yep.
We'll get rid of that Sandbar Merfolk. Draw for cycle, draw for turn. I'm going to play a Smoldering Crater. And I'll pass turn. I got 6 cards in hand.
In turn, I'd like to ice your Lotus Petal.
Let's that's fine.
Okay. I'll draw a card. Draw for turn. I'll play an island and then I'll pass.
Okay. I'll cycle.
Yep.
Draw for turn. I'll play a Drifting Meadow. And I'll pass with 6 cards in hand.
All right, draw for turn. I'll play Reef.
Mm-hmm.
I'll activate Factory and attack for 2.
18.
And pass.
End of turn, I'll cycle Primoc Escapee. Draw.
Okay.
I'll draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Cycle Pendrell Drake and draw.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn.
All right, untap. Draw.
I got 7 cards in hand.
Yep. I'll activate Factory and attack
Yep.
for 2.
16.
And then pass.
End of turn. I'll cycle Drifting Djinn.
Mm-hmm.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cycle Cloud of Faeries.
Okay.
Draw. I'll play a Blasted Landscape. I'll cycle Slippery Karst and draw.
Okay.
And I'll pass with 7 in hand.
All right, untap and draw. Activate Factory and attack for 2.
Yep. 14.
Play another Reef and pass.
Draw. Cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll play Fluctuator.
I would like to annul.
I will miscalc the annul. Make you pay 2 more for it.
Okay, I'll pay the 2.
Okay. I'll pass turn.
All right, untap. And draw. I will activate Factory and swing for 2.
12.
And they'll pass.
I'll cycle Sandbar Merfolk and draw.
You got it.
I'll draw. I'll play a Polluted Mire. Tap these 2. I'll cycle a Slippery Karst and draw.
Okay.
I'll cycle a Smoldering Crater and draw.
Mhm.
I'll play. Oh wait, I already played a land for a turn.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna pass turn.
All right. So untap, draw. Let's activate the factory and swing in.
Go to 10.
2, 3, 4, 5. 6 cards in hand, pass.
Draw. I'll play Blasted Landscape. I will cycle Clear.
Okay.
Draw. I'll cycle Miscalc.
Okay.
Draw. I'll cycle Keeneye Aven and draw.
Mhm.
And I'll pass turn.
All right. Untap and draw. I will Portent on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep it like that. And then I will pass to you and draw on your upkeep.
Okay. Draw. I'll cycle Primoc Escapee.
Okay.
I'll cycle Gilded Light.
Okay.
I'll play a Slippery Karst. And then I'll pass turn.
All right. I will untap and draw. Play an island. And then I'm just going to activate factory and attack him for 2.
Good 8.
And they'll pass. 7 in hand.
I'll cycle Drifting Meadow.
Okay.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
I'll cycle Drifting Meadow.
Mhm.
I'll cycle Pendrell Drake. I'll cycle Drifting Djinn. I'll play Dromar's Cavern, and I'll put Blasted Landscape back in my hand.
Okay.
And I'll play Cloud of Faeries.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn.
I'll untap and draw. Island, activate factory, and swing for 2.
Block.
Sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in hand, and I'll pass.
End of turn, I will cycle Drifting Meadow.
Okay.
Draw. I'll cycle Primoc Escapee. Draw.
Okay.
I'll pay 2, and I'll cycle Blasted Landscape.
Okay.
I will play Remote Isle.
Okay.
I'll play Cloud of Faeries.
Okay.
I'll untap Dromar's Cavern and Remote Isle. And then I'll pass turn.
In turn, I'll take 1, and I'm going to fire the fairies and 1 to you.
Okay, I'll go to 7.
Okay. Untap and draw.
Okay.
I will activate the factory and swing for 2.
I'll take 2.
And they'll pass.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cycle Smoldering Crater and draw.
Okay.
I'll cycle Blasted Landscape and draw.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 7 in hand.
7 in hand.
I'm just going to pass turn.
Okay. Untap and draw. I'm going to activate factory, and I'll swing over 2.
Go 3.
I will move to discard.
End of turn, I'll cycle a Keeneye Aven.
Sure.
Okay, discard's fine.
Yeah, I'll discard Efreet.
Okay. Draw. All right. I'm gonna cast Fluctuator.
Let's see. Question is, how many cards are left in your deck, and if that's even an issue at this point? Yeah, how many creatures are in your graveyard?
I think 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay, resolves.
All right. We'll cycle Blasted Landscape.
Yep.
Cycle Pendrell Drake.
Okay.
Cycle Slippery Karst. Cycle Remote Isle.
Mm-hmm.
Cycle Sandbar Merfolk.
Mm-hmm.
Cycle Drifting Djinn.
Okay.
Cycle Remote Isle. Cycle Polluted Mire. Cycle Drifting Djinn. Cycle Cloud of Faeries. Cycle Remote Isle.
Okay.
Cycle Sandbar Merfolk. And then I'll cycle Primoc Escapee.
Okay.
With 2 cards left in my deck.
Okay.
I'll spend a black. And I'll cast Songs of the Damned.
I'll counterspell.
I will miscalculate.
All right, so you have it's not going to matter. Okay, I will not pay.
Okay, Songs of the Damned on the stack.
Yep.
Does it resolve?
Yep, it resolves.
Okay, so I have, let me see how much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
You got a
9,
lot.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I have 22 black mana.
Okay. Seems like a good amount.
I'll pay 2, and I'll drain life you, leaving 2 for 20. So I'll still have 2 black floating in my pool.
2 black floating in your pool. I would like to Memory Lapse.
I will. Yeah, I'll make you pay 2 for it.
Yep. I will pay the 2.
Okay. Memory Lapse resolves.
Okay.
Pass turn.
I will untap and draw. All right. I'll pay Tide.
Okay.
And then I will target your 3 Polluted Mires, Dromar's Cavern, and Remote Isle. And with that on the stack, I will Chain of Vapor it back to my hand.
Okay.
And with that, I will pass to you.
Okay. I'll play a Fluctuator.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right, untap. And draw. Mountain. I think I just want to tap like that. Play an Impulse.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Gonna put that back. And then activate Factory Swing for 2.
I'll die.
Yep.
My last 2 cards are Fluctuator. Oh, I guess I had a Pendrell Drake. I think I bordered out a Fluctuator. Where's my other one? I know I kept in all 4.
Did I counter a first one?
You did counter the first one. You're right.
Okay.
That was it.
I'm surprised you didn't bring in Twilight's Call.
Yeah, maybe I should have. That's just like a backup plan.
Mm-hmm. Because that was actually like my worry. Because especially with the amount of lands that you had right there.
Yeah, I could have just hard cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
I got to be Flint's punching bag when he was, testing out the deck for LobsterCon.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I played Landstill against it a few times, and that was just like a terrible matchup for Landstill. It was really hard to pressure them fast enough while leaving up your interaction, and so that was difficult. But then like something like Stifle Knot was it was an easy game for Stifle Knot.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of like leaning really heavy on miscalc, but like at that point in the game, like miscalc just matters so little.
Yeah, that's why I kind of just let it go with the Fluctuator, and then with the miscalc. I'm like, this isn't kind of the fight right here. I just got to get you to commit, and hopefully that the Memory Lapse does the job.
Yeah. Memory Lapse did its job.
Yeah. Well, I was quite surprised about this one. Yeah, I took out 2 Fact or Fictions and 2 Predicts, just because like if I'm going to lose the game, it's not going to be because of card advantage. It's like because I just died and didn't have interaction. And so I brought in, of course, the Annuls. And
I will say it's not.
And Disrupt.
It's not super my style of deck, so obviously like there's like some learning curve to it. But
it's a deceptively difficult deck to play. I've had Disrupt. This is my second sideboard with Disrupt. I've always hoped that it's like gonna play a role, but it's just out of my hand.
Oh yeah, Disrupt would have been sick.
Yeah, I had it right there, but you just had all the lands in the world.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. Well, thank you much for the games right there. And
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, we'll
You
see
have
you
a
in the
good
next
night.
one. All right, take care.